Elections, debates, presidency. This is not something that I wanted to talk about, but the debate happened last night, and the number of, my Facebook wall has changed from, people talking about other things to, just shite talking whoever it is you believe. The fact of the matter, this is I think what I wanted to point out. I'm 46 years old, and so I've seen every 4 years a fair amount of presidents, and at an early age, I was thinking, let's put it like this: after a while, you can kind of detect bullshit, and I don't know that there's ever been a president or anyone running for president that I did not just detect the grossest, most substantial amount of bullshit from. And the vast majority of human beings that I know are going to take this seriously and hate each other for it, and fucking, it really, it's telling, it's really a good representation of who most of us are. Years ago, early teens, 20s, I went through this period because I viewed the presidents and politicians in general as so full of it that I just didn't pay attention. When it was election day, when it was voting day, I didn't care about any of that for the longest period of time. And do you know, in retrospect, what I can say is that I was less stressed out. I didn't have any, even being like not even contributing and just being an onlooker to what's going on. There's this element of stress that in years gone by, when I didn't have internet, when cell phones didn't exist and I didn't have this news horn in my pocket constantly, where I just went about my day, and it was a lot easier. It was a lot easier to deal with. I think everybody should really take that into consideration, and take into consideration. Look, I understand that there are varying levels of intelligence amongst all of us. I like to think maybe I'm somewhere in the middle. I know there are people more intelligent than me, and I know there are people less intelligent than me. But I'm hoping that this falls on, every array of ears, and think about it. Think about every election, with maybe the exception of a very few. Do you really believe, with the choices that for the most part we're given, if you believe in that voting stuff, do you really believe that this is the best the country has to offer? I mean, let's just go back. I'm not endorsing anybody, but let's go right back to last night with the debate. Kamala and Donald. That's it, right? That's it. I mean, I could elaborate, but come on. That's the best we got. Go back to Donald and Biden. Had nothing changed then, I'd be saying, really? That's it, right? It's the whole thing, the entire spectacle is such a joke. And yet some of you feel so inclined to prop yourself up on one side or the other and speak in a derogatory manner towards everybody else who has another opinion, as if what? As if somehow your judgment of one or the other as being better than the other is righteous or relevant. I've heard people say throughout the course of my life, and I've never really liked it. I've heard people say, "Get over yourself," to me and to other people. But I would, and I never use that. I never use that term. But I'm going to say to anybody who's got any stake in the presidential election, just get over yourself. It's I don't know. To me, it's business as usual. When people ask me where I stand politically, I usually tell them that I'm a Carlinist, as in George Carlin. And you can go YouTube or Google anything George Carlin had to say about politics, and I probably agree. The older I get, I feel inclined. I want to pay attention. That's why I watched the debate. I want to pay attention. I want to care. It would be so wonderful. It would be beautiful if I saw two people standing up there that weren't being assholes to each other and just really gave me the impression that they were genuine and intelligent and well-meaning and the kind of person that I would follow, a leader. But it never is. Even when it seems to be the slightest inkling of somebody that I might follow, I still smell the bullshit. And that's why I just can't get on board. That's why I'm not railing against either of them as much as I'm railing against everybody else. I mean, if you really think this is the best we have to offer and you want to fight each other and lose friendships and lose family and, just shit talk each other over what they said last night, I think everybody can, regardless of your level of intelligence, I think everybody's capable of doing better than that. But, what can I do? That's why I decided to make this video. I've said my piece. Grow up. Why not, right?